Everyone. Morning. So, morning. Welcome to the pre-bid conference for contract ID number 24H00022, Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, MVUC, as per RA 11239, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction, Upgrading of Damaged Paved Roads along Bais-Kabankalan Road, Kilometer 17 plus 000 to Kilometer 71 plus 0000. Kilometer 75 plus 5459 to Kilometer 76 plus 598. Kilometer 87 plus 000 to Kilometer 88 plus 054. Kilometer 90 plus 000 to Kilometer 91 plus 000. Kilometer 94 plus 000 to Kilometer 95 plus 585. Kilometer 100 plus 201 to Kilometer 100 plus 666. Negros, Oriental. Contract ID number 24H00031, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Dike at San Antonio River, Barangay San Antonio, Duero, Bohol. And the third and the last one is contract ID number 24H00036, Organizational Outcome 2, Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction, Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures, and Drainage Systems. Construction of Flood Mitigation Structure, Barangay Basak, Nicolas, Cebu City. So, present today, the back members present today are yours truly, Chairman, Engineer Jerry Magalio as Vice Chairman, and Engineer Ray Magalio as regular member. So with 3 members in the back present, so with contract ID number 24H00022. Okay, this project is which is basically the rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads along Bais-Kabankalan Road with intermittent sections is located in Negros, Oriental. The scope of works is a rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads. It has an approved budget for a contract of 253,350,000 pesos and 350,000 pesos, 350,000 and 135 pesos. Okay, so the pickup license category required is medium B for road, highway, pavement, and railways, airport horizontal structures, and bridges with a license classification of A. The cost of the bid docs is 50,000 pesos. So we now, at this juncture, now like to request Engineer Waltham, who is from the Planning and Design section, to discuss the technical specifications of the project.
Good morning, everyone. For contract ID 24H00022, Convergence and Special Support Program, Special Road Fund, Motor Vehicle Users Charge, MVUC as per RA 11239, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction, Upgrading of Damaged Paved Roads along Bais-Kabankalan Road, A0070 plus 000, A0071 plus 000, A0075 plus 459, A0076 plus 598, A0087 plus 000, A0090 plus 000, A0090, A0094 plus 000, A0095 plus 585, A0100 plus 201, A0100 plus 666 of Nicolas, Oriental. The project is a road completing project of project length of 6.265 km, pavement thickness of 280 mm, pavement width 6.70 meter, project duration of 280 calendar days. Subsequent items like earthwork, service course, surface courses, which aside from carry paving, also in its all length, both sides of the road, shoulder paving with a thickness of 150 mm. There has also a reinforced concrete line canal of both sides of the road, serving as drainage, cross-line drainage, slope protection structures, and miscellaneous structures covering the items of pavement markings and solar-led roadway lighting serving as for road safety.
Okay, for the other requirements, we will discuss it later after discussing the requirements applicable only to each of the three contract ID numbers. So having said that, we now go to contract ID number 24H00031. So this project is located in Duero, Bohol. The scope of works is flood mitigation structures. Okay, the approved budget for the contract is 173,700,000. It has a contract duration of 339 calendar days. The pickup license required is a category of medium B for irrigation and flood control with a license classification of A. The cost of the bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. So now we'd like to request Engineer Nicolas to discuss the technical specifications of the said project.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, everyone. For our project with contract ID 24H00031, Convergence Special Support Program Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating gaps or SIPAG, flood mitigation structures, protecting major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of Dike, San Antonio River, Barangay San Antonio, Duero, Bohol, with a net length of 572 meters and a total project duration of 339 calendar days. Our scope of work entails sheet piling, pile up, and construction of revetment structure resting on structural steel sheet piles, that is on both sides. Our major items of work is sheet piling with about 72.3% using the U-type Type 2 hot-rolled steel sheet piles. Aside from our civil works, clearances, and upon screening, our project falls under CNC or the Certificate of Non-Coverage. Also, we need to secure a DCP or a tree cutting permit for the affected trees. I think that will be all, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Villegas. So now we go to contract ID number 24H00036, which is basically the construction of flood mitigation structure Barangay Basak, Nicolas, Cebu City. So for this project, the same is located in Cebu City. The scope of works is the construction of flood mitigation structure. The approved budget for the contract is 67,550,000. It has a contract duration of 269 calendar days. The pickup license required is a category of medium A for irrigation and flood control with the license classification of B. The cost of the bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. So we would now like to request Engineer Magnolia, Engineer Laura, to discuss the technical specifications of the project.
Good morning, sir. So for project organizational outcome 2, protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structure and drainage system, construction of flood mitigation structure Barangay Basak, Nicolas, Cebu City, will have the location at Basak, Nicolas, Cebu City at Cabero Street with a length of 1.39 kilometers and a major scope of drainage, specifically the structural concrete, and then also for reinforcing steels. Next major structure would be the structure excavation, the metal framing securities, and the removal of structures or obstructions which are concrete on site. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Nora. Okay, now we're done discussing. Uganda? By the way, I would like to recognize the presence of Engineer Francis Torres. So they're now 4 members of the back present. So going back, already done discussing the requirements and specifications which are specific for each of the three contract ID numbers. So let's now discuss the requirements and specifications applicable to the 3 projects. Okay. So for the 3 projects, again, I'm not anymore going to the details in discussing this, the general requirement, because everything can be found in the bid documents that we already published. And please take note that the bid documents only follows the implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. On the other hand, the Public Act, the implementing rules and regulations, well, it follows the law itself, which is RA 9184. We only, aside from this, we follow the applicable issuances of the department. So this back, we never go beyond what is written in the documents or issuances mentioned. But in addition, I'd just like to mention that there's a new department for them. No? This is a department order for what? Yeah, maybe we can hear before while waiting, we can hear from other members of the back.
So good morning, everyone. As what Attorney Ryan stated earlier, that all the requirements are based on the checklist that will be provided for you once you acquire the bid documents. So just check on the checklist before submitting your bid docs. And also for the 24H22 and 24H31, this costs more than 150 billion. So the materials engineering to be pledged is an accredited MP2. But for ACTA's third project, so this is 7 billion, it will be either materials engineer 1 or accredited MP2. So both, but for the 2 projects, it should be MP2 as per Department Order 98 series of 2016. And for the requirements also on the laboratory equipment that will be, you should submit also your laboratory equipment as it is required under Department Order 11 series of 2017. So I think that's all for QA concerns.
Okay. In addition to what the chairman said, range regarding the qualifications of the hotel city. I would like to remind also the bidders, no? We have the bidders present here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so from the south and from NNU, no? From Bohol. So welcome to our project conference, and just want to remind you all that we are really respect of the documents submitted to us, no, for evaluation. One of those would like to emphasize of the clear, if it is photocopy and it is Xerox or generated paper or documents attached to the camera of national documents, it must be legible or clear. No? So I think, and also regarding your equipment place of the project, and the location of the, I think the first project location is Negros, Oriental. And of course, you have your own equipment place, and making sure that all of those equipment is on operational status, and all of those registration of equipment, no? Is renewed and, of course, holding your budget plan. It must be accredited. Okay, so, clear from all, from ADU and, one project from, is located in Bohol and the project here in Cebu City. Basak, Cebu. We have project in Basak, Barangay, connected with this project. Yeah. Connected service. We have, yeah, we have numerous problems regarding flooding there. I think this is one way of resolving the flooding of the tunnel, of the Bangaling. One of the problems is the outflow of the Duero. So this is now the I think, including, pertaining to the project cost. Is it, how long it will be? Yeah. 1.39 kilometers. So that includes the 1.39. 1.39 kilometers. So, yeah, so I think, cost na sa it does, that will be all, Mr. Chair, back to you.
Okay, so thank you. So, thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. As earlier mentioned, we'll also take note the newly issued department order, which is Department Order number 28, series of 2024. In particular, it was issued on February 26, 2024. The subject of this is entitled Free Strike Policy, the Procurement of Infrastructure, Goods, and Consulting Services Contracts. So, in gist, if you'll be found 3 times to be non-compliant or to have violated particular rules mentioned in the bid docs, and these rules are stated in the department order, then you can be held, you can be declared as blacklisted. No? So make sure na you're not, the participating bidder will not be violating, no, any of those mentioned in the department order. DO 28 partner. Zero. So, okay. Do you have any questions from the interested peers? Hearing none? There's none? So we're now done with the agenda. There's already a motion to adjourn. Adjourn is seconded by Engineer Emily Maghanoy and confirmed by Engineer Francis Torres. So I hereby declare this pre-meeting conference as adjourned. So we'd like to bring our partner, safe travel to Japan.